Hello, I'm Fathead from the Dandy Warhols.
And I'm Peter, and you're watching E-Rockstar.
Mission control. Mission control.
Welcome to E-Rockstar. I'm here today with Peter and Brent from the Dandy Warhols. How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
I'm here to talk about your new record, Earth to the Dandy Warhols. It's the 6th album from you guys. I believe it's the first one that you released yourselves.
Yeah.
What brought about that decision?
Necessity.
Pretty much.
Do you guys started your own label with the release of this record?
Yeah, Beat the World Records.
How's that going so far?
The record's out.
Yeah, that's
We actually got that far.
You're producing some other bands now too?
Some friends of ours.
The Upside Down.
Spindrift, Monstrous, Hazelwood Motel.
And how are you distributing stuff for the label?
And that's going to be going through World's Fair. They're a company that does all that stuff for labels like us.
You recorded the album at your studio up in Portland?
Recorded and mixed it for the first time.
The name of the studio is the Auditorium.
That's correct.
How long have you guys had that place now?
What is it, like 6 years or so?
5
years?
Yeah.
Pretty much as soon as Monkey House was done, when we started doing videos there, and that's when we got the building.
Has it lived up to the expectations for you guys?
Really functional.
More so.
Really working.
I mean, everything happens there. Everything, the whole business.
You guys have always consistently put out really good music videos, especially for this album. I mean, 4 videos might be a lot for some bands.
The idea was to do one for every song. Whether we'll actually do that or not, we'll see.
And what was the inspiration for the ballad of Sheriff Shorty?
We were on tour, I think, actually it was before we got signed to Capitol, over 10 years ago, something like that. And our van broke down in Point of Rock, Wyoming. There was, at the Outlaw Trucker Repair, something like that, there was where our van was going to get fixed. There was a trucker who offered to give us a ride to Salt Lake City while our van was getting fixed. And so we threw all our gear in the back of his 18-wheeler, and Courtney got to sit up front and listen to his stories. And that's where a lot of those lines came from.
It must have been quite a ride.
Yeah, the rest of us were in his bunk area, which was filthy.
Now you guys have been around for, I mean, over 10 years. What is it that keeps the fans coming back?
I have no idea why they keep coming back. I mean, we just make music that we like, you know. We kind of try and constantly, evolve.
It wouldn't be an interview if I didn't ask you guys about Dig. It's been a few years since that movie won the jury prize at Sundance. You guys had cameras following you around for 7 years during the making of that. If you had to do over again, would you guys take part in it?
Probably not.
No.
Or if we did, we would be there for the editing process. Because
It is a great movie, though.
Yeah.
I mean, what an entertaining gem of a film.
Yeah, I would probably like it a lot more if I wasn't part of it.
Definitely a seminal rock movie.
Yeah, but now people are finding us through the movie, so
Yeah.
it is a good thing, I suppose, now.
It brings up an interesting point too, just in terms of the state of the music business and rock and roll, and what's considered selling out and what's not. You guys have licensed more songs than any band I can think of. What do you think that says about the music business?
Well, we had to pretty much do whatever we could to get our music out there and to, pay rent. And now we're in a position where we own our own studio, our own label, and we're completely free to do whatever we want. And it's all because of that. So, I don't mind.
The label had put that record aside, and much, much later, I don't know how many years later it was.
Just a year later.
A year later it came out in this commercial, and people were calling the radio stations going, what is this song? Is this an old song, a new song? What is this band? The radio station started playing it, and it really took off. We hit the road again.
closing, I like to ask, you know, some of the bands that have you know, more than 1 or 2 albums in their discography to you know, kind of speak to some of the younger, newer bands.
Choose your band members wisely. Put out your best work.
Just do it if you love it.
Yeah.
If you love it, you'll keep doing it. Don't do it for the money.
What money?
To watch more interviews like this one, go to erockster.com, where you can also listen to our commercial-free stream 24/7. At eRockster, we play everything from indie rock to classic rock, dance to soul, jazz to hip-hop. And with the library of more than 5,000 tracks, you'll hear way more variety than your typical radio station, without annoying interruptions. Also at eRockster, we feature artist bios and lyrics, thousands of songs and videos on demand, as well as music blogs and forums. Thanks for watching.